everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of Late Night Craft Talk. We are live tonight with celebrating Pumpkgiving. You haven't heard of that?
It is time to celebrate Pumpkgiving here on Late Night Craft Talk. That's our actual holiday that we celebrate after Halloween is Pumpkgiving.
Because there's so much pumpkin left and pumpkin yet to go.
It's all about pumpkin right now. I mean,
pumpkin.
And then at least you can like turn your jack-o'-lanterns around, and at least you can look at the other side of the pumpkin so that you have them out for double holiday.
You know, with all those ridges and stuff like that, theoretically, if you turn the pumpkin around, you're looking at its crack. the pumpkin crack. It's like the back of the butt head. Don't do that. You make me want to yawn. Now I want to yawn. All right, we have one viewer so far. I wonder who it is.
I wonder
Wait, what? Why is there fry bread on the screen?
Bread.
That sounds good. But why is there fry bread on our countdown?
I mean, I don't know, James. Does it have pumpkin on it?
No.
Well, then why would it be on there? That doesn't make sense.
I don't know. Maybe variety. I don't know. Diversity. All right. The fry bread is gone. We have pumpkin fry bread. Do you think that's even possible?
You know, in that fire, it looks like there's some solid piece, and the fire is kind of flipping around on it.
It probably is. That's a real fire right here in our Late Night Craft Talk pumpkin patch.
You know what? Maya's late 2 minutes.
Where are you, Maya?
She's
late.
Message
her. We got to message her now. I'm going to do that. I'm
going
to do that. Remember, folks, sharing is caring as we do this.
This is really cool, actually. I like seeing this double layout. That's pretty cool.
M-A-I-A. Okay,
share.
I just messaged. Why is there Leonidas on the screen?
What?
Look, Leonidas from 300, from the Spartans. Why is he on the screen?
I don't know. James, why don't you tell me?
I don't know. What?
Is that your brother or something?
No, I was a stunt double for Leonidas during 300.
Oh, you were? Oh, okay.
I was also a stunt double for Brie Larson for Captain Marvel.
Oh, interesting.
Yep. I was a stunt double for both of them. Real life stunt double. Real big muscles and feminine body. Okay. Hopefully we don't have other surprises. All things pumpkin tonight. Pumpkin. Have you had any pumpkin spice lattes from Starbucks or someplace?
No, but I did have a pumpkin cheesecake from Olive Garden.
Was it good?
Yeah.
Pumpkin, which means heaven equals heaven.
It was not, it had a little bit of pumpkin pie, but it was more cheesecake, so it was actually pretty good. And then it had the crust was really good because it had these little bits of really hard crunchiness. Like almost felt like little toffee bits. It was really good.
I'm sharing.
You sharing?
I'm sharing. Sharing's caring.
Yes, live. I know. I shared too. Yeah, so for those of you who are tuning in right now, we start our show in a green room at 9:50, and we kind of chat and talk about all kinds of stuff as we're, waiting for people to pull up to watch our show. So for those of you who are waiting, this is what every time. It's kind of fun because you get a chance to hear us just kind of jibber jabber.
There's a Cylon.
Battlestar Galactica. Woohoo!
Why is there a Cylon here in the waiting room, the pumpkin waiting room of Late Night Craft Talk?
James, why don't you tell me?
I don't. Okay, you left.
You're the one that
we've had a Cylon. We've had fry bread. What? I don't know.
You're the one that made the waiting room.
We'll just have a live cam in there in the waiting room. Well, that countdown superimposed on it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it. I mean, horseradish chips. Yay.
Yeah, this is kind of fun. All these pumpkins. Pumpkin.
Pumpkins.
What the heck? That was weird. So James disappeared.
I'm going to restart the countdown, folks. I actually pressed a back button on a spare mouse. We're going to say T-minus 5 minutes. We're going to go at the halfway point. Let's get that up. Because that wasn't technical difficulties. That was blondness.
Yeah.
I'll look it over because I got tipped over on that. Okay, we control that. Let's see. We're at 9:56. We're going to go to 4 minutes. Hello, Kane Powell and Teddy. Okay, 4 minutes. We'll go with this one. So not exactly 10 o'clock. Okay, let's go back to the regular pretty screen.
Wow, we have a lot of viewers. Is this right?
Yes, it is.
Wow. Yeah, so welcome everyone. So you guys know we do our green room 10 minutes before 10 p.m. and we're about halfway through. And what the heck? A purple buffalo?
I don't know why there's a purple buffalo. We've already had a Cylon and Leonidas. Fry bread. I don't know what is going on. Why there's a purple buffalo in our pumpkin waiting green room. And he's gone.
Well, welcome, Kane.
Do you have a pet purple buffalo?
Yay, Kane, subscribe. Woo-hoo!
Yay, Kane. Hoorah. And just so you know, for all of our new viewers right now, and somebody's saying 6-7. Cool. Anyway, so any of our newer viewers, our viewers tend on Friday night tend to have their own club right there called the Friday Ninja Monster Hunter Squad. And the El Presidente that's actually been elected by our viewers is Maya. She says, how's everyone going? Don't forget to share.
Yes.
And yes, the horseradish chips, I just found them at Trader Joe's tonight.
That seems like something they might have more than one, though.
The Trader chips?
Yeah.
They had a bunch of them. I got a bag just to try them because I like horseradish. I'm like, hello.
So, by the way, this is what the president is saying. Call the purple buffalo Fred.
That means it's now a recurring character. So, Fred the purple buffalo.
Yes. Now you have to remember that on top of everything else you have to remember.
Yep. And Vice President Wendy says, can you roller skate in a purple buffalo herd?
Oh, that would be challenging.
I know what she's talking about. Wendy, gonna happen. We'll make that happen. Yes. Thank you.
Hey.
I like the font.
Hey.
I mean, the font is always awesome, but hello, Fonz.
You know what? It seems kind of concerning that there is a huge fire and there is fall leaves falling on the fire. That just looks like a big fire waiting to happen.
Okay, just going to go over a couple technical things here, folks, before we start.
Yeah, we have some interesting things.
All right, Svea, you see you message the private chat right quick?
Yeah, I'll check that really quick.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Just get a couple little things here tonight.
Yeah, here we go. So I just did something. So yeah. This is weird. Okay. So exciting stuff. We're excited for this show to happen in just less than what is that?
That's apparently me doing ballet in a pumpkin patch.
Wow. This is weird.
With Sora.
Weird.
Okay. Please leave, Ballet James. Thank you. So, you want to take care of that little thing going right now in the chat?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just did.
27 seconds to showtime, folks. We just have there's a little going on right here in the chat. We just need to straighten a couple things out.
Yes.
All good.
Yeah, so we're going to be starting our show in 14 seconds or less.
All right, ready for your countdown, Svea? Here we go. 10,
9,
8,
7,
6,
5,
4,
3,
2,
1.
Showtime!
Woo!
It's time for Late Night Craft Talk with hosts Svea and James Hermes. On this week's show, Happy Pumpkgiving. We're talking about all things pumpkins tonight. What kind of romance stories do pumpkins enjoy? A mushy romance. It's time to start the show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of Late Night Craft Talk. To prove that we are live tonight, we're going to show today's date.
We are very, very live tonight. Let's see. I'm trying to do this right
I'm
here.
looking for a receipt from today from REI.
So,
Anyway, yeah, hello.
So, welcome everyone. So we are a live show. So yes, we can see comments. So I see we have one of our viewers is actually asking us if we can see that they're there. Yes, we can see you're there. So we actually do the show live every Friday night, mostly when we can. Sometimes we can't do live. So in that regards, we do a pre-record and we have a rerun because we've gotten really busy since we started doing the show. But we do the show every week, and we started in 2020, April 2020. So it's been a while we've been doing the show. So we both have our businesses, Dancing Bear Indian Trader and Elk Rack Traders, and we every week update people on what's going on with our companies. And then we like to talk about fun topics, or we bring in guests, or we do different things all the time. So it's a lot of fun. We do all kinds of stuff here, and we welcome you. If you like our show, please like and subscribe to our Facebook pages, our YouTube channels, our Twitch channels. And there's the cat.
Hello, Wicket and Kitty Butt.
He is so funny. I don't know why he has to do this right now. He did this last week.
You said something in the description. You said we do reruns.
Sometimes.
Because the shows are so fun for us, we call them replays.
Okay, replays.
It's semantics, but everybody hates reruns.
Yes.
We just revisit and replay.
Yes. So we are here to, give you guys some fun for the evening. So
Absolutely.
Welcome. So
I want to sorry.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to promote horseradish and chive potato chips. Horseradish.
Pumpkin.
I'm bringing up before the pumpkins, even though we have all these scary jack-o'-lantern background.
Okay.
I like these. I like horseradish with wasabi. These are good. I'm totally munching these right now. So sorry if I'm talking with my mouth full again. I had a couple viewers tell me, "You always talk with food in your mouth." I'm like, "No, I don't." And they're like, "Yeah, you do." I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah. So, hey James, what's
Yes.
going on with Elk Rack Traders this week?
Not much to say. Right now we're just doing Thursday nights in Palm Springs Village Fest. We are streaming there. We like to stream for about anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes. Though we got real busy, and I turned around and went, "Oh, we're still streaming like 45 minutes later." Thank goodness for a really good liberal hotspot plan with the phone. But people like it. We were streaming, doing that, and we were answering some questions. It's pretty fun. And so you catch us in Palm Springs on Thursday nights. We are bringing back the craft videos because I'm past midterms with school. And so I can start doing that. I'll be making drums probably Monday or Tuesday, streaming that. That'll be really cool. So we're doing that. People love it when I do that, showing, a long video. We're talking like an hour and a half of me streaming, working on something so they can see what's involved with it. If you're into this and you really want to see how it's come together, it's definitely not watching the grass grow, folks. You see something and it takes a long time to build this stuff. So that'll be pretty cool. But streaming last night, okay. Crowd's getting a little thinner. There's rain predicted. Of course, Southern California's got a big storm coming up. It was supposed to start raining in Palm Springs last night. It kind of did when we were closing. But when we got done streaming, I went, I gotta end the stream. Not much has happened with the crowd, not much interesting to see. And just as I pressed the little button to stop the streaming, a dude walks up and he goes, "Nice, yeah." and then breaks out his didgeridoo and starts going, whoa, whoa, whoa. And it happened last week too. And starts playing the didgeridoo. And we're like, now we got to start streaming a second week in a row. Another do with a didgeridoo. I don't know what it is. We're a native booth and they come out with the didgeridoo.
I think that you need to actually just leave it running the whole time so you make sure to not miss it this week.
I don't know, but just it's like, all right, waiting, nothing. Okay. Then the deer crosses the sights. So, wow on that one. Anyway, so got a couple stories to do after we get done with the updates to share. Major pie in the face, folks, get ready for it. It is a good one. Major pie in the face. So, hey, Svea, can you talk about what's going on with Dancing Bear now? We get over here. I want the audience to hear.
So, let me tell you, it's a big deal what's been going on with Dancing Bear. Like a huge deal.
Yeah.
Huge deal.
While you do that, I'm going to go check the pie.
Okay, go check.
Because, folks, we're cooking a dessert tonight.
Hey, look it. So you see who? Look, James. Right. Do you see who's here? Look who's here.
Kane Powell?
No. Vivian!
Vivian's here?
Yes, Vivian's here. Yay!
Hold on. We're going to pretend this is your scissors. Hi, Vivian.
Oh, you have to give me a chance to find something in my area. You didn't give me a chance.
It's Vivian.
I know, but I have to.
Folks, if you don't know, Vivian told a story a couple years ago on her Halloween special, and she's going like this with some scissors and knives. And when Vivian comes on, apparently Wiki has to show his tail and his butt every so often, especially this week and last week.
Here, I know, I have a pen.
And now we have to go hello. Vivian, hello, we missed you. And even Wendy High says, hi, Vivian.
Vivian.
I hope you're laughing from Kokomo, Indiana.
I can hear her laughing through there.
Okay, I'm going to go check the pie.
Okay. So the exciting news is if you at all follow Dancing Bear, we are now officially a tulip needle distributor for the U.S. That is huge news. There is only a couple companies that actually sell tulip needles, and we're one of them in the U.S. So I'm just so excited. It is just the coolest thing. So I've been working on getting our website running and adding all that because we're doing business to business on this. But we do sell this. We sell these retail in Dancing Bear. So if you want to try out these needles, they are absolutely the best needles to use for beadwork. They don't bend, they don't break like all the other needles do. They're so strong. They actually they don't bend. And that's huge. Like they really don't bend. Like you have to really try to bend it. And that is really a big deal for beading needles. And so, I mean, we're just super excited. It's just a huge deal. So anyway, I could talk for hours about how wonderful these needles are and hours, but I will not bore you because you're going to be like, Svea, you keep talking about these needles. And anyway,
I'll be like,
James will be sleeping. Oh, James, did you see that video I sent you about making napped arrowheads out of glass marbles and glass?
I did not see that particular video. Folks, we're usually messaging each other different stuff all the time. And she said something, sometimes we're not able to see all our posts because we do share a lot during the week to each other. I did not see that about napping. And folks, that's napping arrowheads with a K.
You are going to flip out and you need to get that thing and you need to do it. It's so cool.
I will do that. I'm going to try to attempt. I'm actually going to try to attempt making a big spear point because every time I try to stream me napping a point, which is folks, if you generic terms of chipping an arrowhead. Yes, Svea's going to do that joke that's just so not overdone for years. Anyway, I'm going to try streaming that this week. Every time I do, something happens and a point. If I try to make it like this long, something happens, it breaks, and then I invent cuss words in Klingon, 3 other legit languages, and some in gibberish. And live. And one time I had a fourth grade class watching during the pandemic, and I'm going, I just generally don't stream, but a couple times a year I will get brave and try. And hopefully maybe this time I'll finally break the streak. That's 100% with the curse.
So James,
yes.
I'm going to share that video. So do you want to tell them your story about what you wanted to share?
I will do that. Okay, folks, you're done with Dancing Bear?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is cold. This is majorly embarrassing. A lot of you know I took up mountain biking, road biking about a year ago. And I'm doing it, and I'm training for a century ride where I got a 100-mile ride in February as part of the tour to Palm Springs. So I'm not training. And I'll usually go out and ride like today. I rode like 30 miles, training to do this. And now there's this bike path called CV Link, which connects almost all the cities of Coachella Valley. It is a great civic project, best civic project probably the last 20 years. And it's one of the longest and bike paths of its type in the country. I didn't know that until this week. And there's been a grand opening in each of the cities along the CV Lake. And the one for La Quinta, which is not far from where I live, La Quinta, California. It's not far. I mean, you can walk to it in a couple of minutes, the city limits. So the grand opening for La Quinta, it's only like a 5-7 minute ride from my house on the bike on CV Link. I go over there, I go watch it, and let me do some pictures here. So first off, let me get rid of that video. Okay, here we go.
Really quick, you guys.
Caroline in Borrego Springs. Hello, Caroline.
Okay.
Welcome my neck of the woods almost. Okay. So this is where we're at, the grand opening. There's a local bike shop out of downtown La Quinta, or Old Town La Quinta, that's there with all these rental bikes. They're all e-bikes. And there's a lot of people are actually staying on the stage because in the shade, not in the chairs in the sun, because mind you, it's like 90 in the low 90s at the time. We've been warm well into November. And so out of the guests there, out of the guests there include the mayor of La Quinta, the mayor of Indio, a couple city council members, members of the Coachella Valley Association of Governments, members of the head of the Coachella Valley Recreation Division or Department, whatever. And so other dignitaries, a lot of suits are there, including our state representative, Manuel Perez, a local state representative for California, is there. And he's speaking. And there's all these people talking. There's all these cameras. A lot of people from bike clubs are there on their bikes, and they're talking. And then we hear this pop, psss, and I'm going, no, because I ran over something on the way over. And I went, no. And not only was it my bike, and a few people noticed, everybody noticed, and even Manuel Perez, who was speaking, paused and looked at my bike leaking air. So, I mean, all these people in the bike clubs, and I'm talking to the owner of a bike shop, and he's going, dude, is that your bike? I went, yes. So they pause and look at my bike, my new gravel bike, leaking air. And I'm like, great. And out of the stuff I bring to I need to repair the tire, I have a spare tube. I have the pump. What I don't have is a multi-tool with Allen keys on it and a tire wedge. So I can't do that. So I'm having to think I've got the walk of shame back to my house. So, and matter of fact, let's show it. Here is, come on, thingy. Here's the bike with the flat tire. It was a big pop. Oh, the joy. So not only, now I'm stuck there. So I'm thinking, I want to ride the bikes, whatever. So one of the bikers, I talked to him briefly. He's got a tire wedge and a multi-tool. So I take off the front tire, I change it out, and I switch the tube. I start airing it up. He goes, oh, let me show you a trick. And so he takes the tire wedge, and he goes, but there goes. He's that guy, yes. Kelly Jo knows the story. So he takes the tire wedge, runs it around the rim of the bike. We haven't put it on the back on the bike yet, the front tire. And so he's like, that way you don't get what's called a pinch flat. And I'm like, okay, thank you. And then he takes the stuff that he borrowed from me. I borrowed from him, and he rides off. So I'm getting ready to put the tire back on the bike. Going, okay, I'm back in the game. I can do a nice ride. We're good. And I look over, and the tube is sticking out from the tire. Which means, and he's already ridden away with the tire lever. And he inadvertently, when he was trying to help me, pushed the tube out. These tubes are like $20 each. So I'm like, not only am I back to having to walk away from this, pushing my bike 1.5 miles back to my house wearing road bike shoes, not only that, now I have to carry the bike back. And hold on, getting it up. Not only that, I have to do this. I have to carry the bike back 1.5 miles back to my house. Not just push it, but carry the thing.
Oh,
and when people are getting on Stevie Link to go to do the big bike ride with a crowd and all that, I figure they're going to ride west toward La Quinta. No, they ride east into Indio. And so not only am I carrying the bike, all these people are going by me, seeing me carry the bike. And it's just like, great. And I heard 2 people go, oh, that's the guy. That's that guy. He's tire blue. That's that guy. I heard that like 2 or 3 times. And I'm like, yep. Nice.
Oh my God. That's so
then my
funny.
Nalgene falls out of the bottom cage. And now at that point, I'm carrying a busted Nalgene because I'm not going to litter and my bike 1.5 miles back to my house going, I'm ready to drop kick this thing. So, not just to tempt fate, I decided the next day I'm going to go out for a 20-mile ride. I go east toward Coachella and Thermal on CV Link. Lightning didn't exactly strike twice as much as you would think it would, but I got another flat tire. The walk of shame was only a few miles. Then I got somebody to come pick me up. But I'm like, again. So
Wow.
The good news is I rode Wednesday, no flat. I rode today 30 miles, no flat. So I only figure when there's witnesses or people there and they go by and they see that guy, and mind you, when I got the flat tire, I'm over at what's called Jackson Park this is Tuesday, and a couple people ride by and go, hey, that's the guy with the flat tire back yesterday. I was like, yes, that was me. Thank you very much.
Hey, Wicked.
They got recognized across town. Oh, it's that guy. So, yeah, I was that guy. Fun story. And that's what we got. Pie in the face. But I'm now tied 2 rides, 2 flats, 2 rides, no flats. Tomorrow we'll hopefully break the streak.
Oh,
And that is James with a pie in the face. Yes,
okay, so
Kelly,
you
go.
ready? Are you ready to see the video, James?
Yes, let's bring it up. Let's see it.
Okay, so let me look here why it's doing something
Carol
weird.
says it's a message not to ride that day. Well, I don't know until you get the flat tire. But
Okay.
yeah. Okay.
So I'm going to share this video. I'm going to share it with no sound.
Of course, because copyright violations.
Okay, so look at marbles.
Okay.
This is one of those microwave kilns.
Okay, Mel's
ready?
class.
Okay, look, he puts these marbles with some paper in there. I think paper or something that.
So they're gonna make a blanket with an arrowhead. You just snap it. It's already got the shape.
Yeah. Okay, so watch this. They puts it over there, puts it in the microwave.
Dangerous.
Yes, but this actually is made so that it can melt glass. It's kind of cool. So look, you have an arrowhead shape already,
Yeah.
right? You let it cool. Look at that. Look how cool that is.
Yeah, I've nabbed glass like that before into points for people.
Isn't that
And it
cool?
almost looks like opal. Yeah.
And
I've seen-
they were saying you could use you could use like glass from bottles. You can use all kinds of stuff. Like, how smart is that?
Absolutely. Matter of fact, there's a guy back in the 90s, early 2000s named Frank Crane that was actually worked for City of Coachella. Very good napper.
Oh, and he used that one. He used uranium glass.
Yep. So you've done.
Broken uranium glass. Isn't that smart?
Oh, absolutely. So anyway, there was this guy named Frank Crane. He used to teach kids how to make points doing what's called percussion flaking. form of napping, and he did it out of the porcelain toilet seats. In porcelain toilets, and some of the best stuff's antique glass to do that. But I've had a guy that's done it with tank glass, which glows a deep blue and light. It's used for displays for tanks, for night displays.
Mm-hmm.
And the colored glass like that, even the stuff that looked like opal, is really neat to work with. Probably my favorite was a guy years ago named Pat Wessler, who's just a phenomenal napper. He lived over near Menifee, and he would actually take slabs of fiber optic glass and nap it into points. Hello, Wicket, or Svea grew a beard. Svea, shave. Oh, it's Wicket's butt.
Yeah, just
What's your for tutor this week? He's like super friendly.
I know. He's like,
He's like, look at my clean behind.
You got to get off the keyboard, cat.
Jeez. Caroline says she wants the microwave kiln.
Here. Let me hold you.
Did you meant to hit that, or was?
Huh?
I was just wondering if Wicket stepped on the keyboard and. Okay. So, the guy did fiber optic glass. I could not display his points directly in the sunlight. It was so super reflective.
Wow.
And you can only work in the shade during dusk to nap these points. They're so reflective. So super cool stuff. I mean, we did a show on arrowheads. Maybe we should do a follow-up on different types.
Yeah, maybe you can find one of those arrowhead things that are those microwave kilns from someone on Facebook Marketplace that doesn't want it anymore.
Well, as it is, I mean, I've actually got some glass like that. I can nap the stuff.
You guys are getting really good video, a really good, viewing of Wicket.
Oh, Wicket's totally satisfied right now.
Hello, kitty.
That's tonight's Princess Leia. For our new viewers, that's Svea's Chihuahua that doesn't know how to use its legs because she's always holding it. Spoil. Oh, Wicket looks so satisfied. Wow. And those are the kind of eyes you want on like a scary thing. Big wide, and he's just like, hello.
He's not fighting me. He's not fighting me. He's not fighting me, so he's actually pretty happy right now.
Yeah, he's chill. He is chill. Okay.
Now he's like, I'm going to leave. He's like, no, right. I'm going to leave. Why don't you stay here? You just always come. Cats.
Definitely. We got a show about pumpkins.
Oh, we do? I thought we were just talking about cats and kilns and beating needles.
A lot of these shows we freeform anyways, but we need to direct it toward pumpkins because our viewers are expecting pumpkins. We need pumpkins.
They are.
My pumpkin dessert that I totally cannot wait to show was cooling off in my kitchen. So at one point I need to go grab it and do a slice and show it. But pumpkins.
Okay.
Scrumbulous, yummy pumpkins.
Do you want to talk about your pumpkins?
Should I do it now or toward the end of the show?
Actually, do you want me to show my video that I shared with you about the pumpkins?
Oh, totally. We got a few questions to answer about pumpkins.
Yes. So I was telling James last night, it was so funny. I literally told him I told him I was like, I have this guy that I see, and he always does this video about like keto recipes and whatever, right? And so it was funny. Let me minimize this. So what was funny is that I said it's where you do pumpkin and you do cream cheese and it's low carb and you put it in the microwave. And so literally within an hour, that video popped up on my reels. And I was like, oh, yeah. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to share this video. It looks pretty good. I think that if you wanted to add a little bit of sugar to it to give it a little bit of flavor, I would also maybe add a little bit of pumpkin spice to this because it looks like it needs a little bit more. Not just pumpkin and cream cheese. It needs a little bit more. I would put something else. Okay, you ready?
Yep. Let's see. We got one viewer over there. Can you?
No, I can't.
Okay.
I tried already. Okay. So this guy, I'll put the link to his video in. Okay.
Okay.
We'll turn the sound off because basically it's we try not to do the sound. Okay. So he puts pumpkin and he puts cream cheese and egg and he mixes it up and then cooks it and then chills it. So basically it's low carb, it's high protein,
Yeah.
and it's cheesecake. You have to admit that looks pretty good. I mean, I would put a little bit of sugar in just so you could get a little bit of more of a pumpkin pie flavor. What do you think?
I think so. I would do a little bit more pumpkin pie flavor. I'd be after that. I'm just bringing up a website that we showed from last night. So digging out. Well,
here, let's see. This is the recipe. I'm going to put it in here. I'll put it into the chat. And then I will put the link. So this is, so you can see here, this is, I just put the instructions on how to do it here. Okay. And I am going to link his video so you can watch it. Here's the link to the video. Okay, so I put the link in. All right. So what do you think, James?
I'm digging it right now. I'm just thinking that, there's a question to have as we talk about one of the things about pumpkins is after Halloween, a lot of people have leftover pumpkin innards, maybe some extra pumpkins they didn't carve into jack-o'-lanterns. So there might be a question of what do some communities or people do with their leftover pumpkins after Halloween? And Halloween was only a couple weeks ago. And so I have actually Googled that question, and I am going to show it right quick. So we have right here, I Googled, what do people do with their leftover pumpkins after Halloween? And apparently misspelled Halloween. Let's fix that. I have been like,
most people compost their leftover pumpkins.
Shut up, Google.
For local...
Google is answering that question. Okay, so 6 clever ways to recycle your pumpkins, but we want to see what people actually do with it. And what just happened?
I don't know, James. You tell me. You went on like YouTube.
That was a weird jump.
You probably need to click all. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, all's there. Okay, so we asked that. What do people do with pumpkins after Halloween? Sustainable, kind living. Here's what not to do with your pumpkin after Halloween. 7 clever ideas for porch pumpkins, South living. 4 genius ways to return pumpkins after Halloween. Should we look at that one?
Sure, let's do that. Did you already look at this one?
Huh?
Did you look at this yet?
No.
Okay.
We're kind of Googling as we go along. I was busy working the pumpkin dessert, and I had to go to get some stuff.
Carol Ann says, I make pumpkin dog treats. My dogs would probably love pumpkin dog treats.
Oh, yeah. That sounds like a really good idea. We should look that up. So, fall gourd displays. I don't think you can use a pumpkin as a planter for very long.
No, I think that pumpkins are pretty much spoiling at that point.
Oh, yeah. Compost your pumpkins. Create pumpkin candle holders. Feed local wildlife. Generally, that's not a good idea to feed any wildlife.
Yeah, I don't think that's a very good solution for 4. I think there was one with 7. Scroll up.
Yeah.
Up,
7 ideas for leftover pumpkin porch pumpkins. Okay, we're looking for what communities do with their leftover pumpkins. Let's see if we have that, because that should have been popping up earlier when I actually Googled that earlier and I didn't save the page. And for some reason, Chrome's using Yahoo. Don't trash that gourd. 6 things you can do with pumpkins after Halloween. 8 things to do with leftover holiday pumpkins. 9 suspendable. I'm looking for one of these communities that actually do like a pumpkin lawn. The pumpkin trebuchet is what I'm looking for.
Oh my gosh! You know what's so funny?
What? Probably not hitting right now.
I saw a video and it said that back in I think in the 50s. They said, I think it was like 55 years ago.
Yeah.
There was a whale that beached on the beach and they couldn't get rid of it. And so
that is a famous video, the exploding whale.
Someone had a great idea of taking dynamite and exploding it. And so all these people were like, ooh, let's watch this. Let's see what's going on. So they do the thing and the whale was, evaporated, but then basically all of the whale started to fall back down. And so everyone that was watching it got coated with like rotten whale guts, and it went on the people, it went on the cars. It just was everywhere. And I just thought that was funny. Like, I was like, you were talking about launching pumpkins. I immediately thought of that.
Matter of fact, let's take a look at that video right quick. We can't play sound, obviously.
It's kind of funny because they were talking about how like that was like such a bad idea.
Oh yeah, matter of fact,
I don't know why they would think that would be a good idea, because things fall. I mean, gravity, right?
Well, generally, I've got the video right here. We can't obviously play the sound to it, but we can kind of narrate and summarize because it's well known, folks. If you haven't seen this, you can find it on YouTube in this reporter that talks about it. This whale that weighs,
Why don't you just put a link in put the link in the chat so people can watch it afterwards?
I will do that right quick.
Uh-huh.
But let me play the video and we'll get that done right quick. So this is the exploding whale that we're talking about. We're going to watch the video and we'll narrate from there. But here's this whale that weighs like 40 tons. Look at that thing. Rigor mortis and all that. So the idea is that they're going to stick like something like a ton or two of dynamite under this, thinking that they blow it in little pieces, smithereens, that the seagulls will come over and clean it up. And, this thing's so bloated, it can explode at any time. The gas is building up on it from the decomposition. So I don't know if they're stuffing it full of dynamite or they put the dynamite under it. I don't know. We'd have to look at the report. If any of you want to watch this, quick Google search, YouTube, you'll see it. But here they are. I mean, it looks like, I don't know what kind of whale it is. So here's the guy cutting the thing up. Let's just get past that. We want to see the explosion. Okay, that's not the exploding whale. And that's kind of graphic.
Yeah, it's kind of graphic. No.
Here's what we're looking for.
That's the one.
This is good. Here's the reporter talking about it.
He's like, hey, everyone.
The other folks, sorry about that.
I'm Paul. Wait, start over. Okay. Start the video. Okay. I'm gonna narrate. Hello, evening, folks. I'm Paul Lindman, reporting here at the beach, and I just wanted to tell you guys, we have this large whale that's sitting over on this beach, and we're thinking we're going to put some dynamite in it to make it explode. And it's been here for a while, so let's just see what this would look like. It's not a bad idea, and it's in Florence, Oregon. That's so crazy. Oh my gosh.
20 cases or a half ton of dynamite.
I mean, seriously, the person that did that, do you think that came up with the idea? I'm sure they regret that decision from a really long time. They still regret it.
Yeah, because it's we're talking half a kiloton. They should have
dragged it back out to the ocean. That's what they should have done.
That's easier said than done, because when you talk about tying something up where it could theoretically pull the tail off, depends on how rotten the corpse is, and a ship that can actually go out there and have the line to take it back out to the ocean. I've actually heard that talked about. It ain't as easy as it sounds. It'd be nice if it was, look at all that dynamite. Should I skip forward a little bit?
Yeah, skip forward.
We're talking about pumpkins, now we're going to the exploding whales.
Hey, let's watch the whale explode. It'll be so much fun.
Okay.
Everyone, bring your friends, bring your family. Let's watch the whale explode. It's going to be so monumentous.
Yeah, and I think they were actually like a mile away from the thing.
They're pretty far.
Here's the countdown.
It's crazy stuff. Oh my God.
Okay, wait, folks. When the video plays, start looking for the pieces coming down. There's a piece of blubber that smashed a windshield. Look at all that. Look at all that coming down and around them. It's coming right in front of them.
It's falling down, and it's rotten. See all those little specks? That's all of rotten whale falling onto the ground, onto everyone that's watched. They're getting showered with rotten dead whale.
Pieces of meat passed over the heads while falling at our feet. Dunes were rapidly evacuated as spectators escaped the falling debris and the overwhelming smell. A park car a quarter mile away from the blast site was the target of one large chunk. Look at that.
Yep.
More like the 1970s something.
Yep. Well, those people were smart.
Yeah, no, that's the exploding whale.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, now we're done with that little tangent.
Yeah. So
we were talking about ways that some communities get rid of the pumpkins, so we could go back to pumpkins.
Yeah, see, Maya's like, couldn't they just drag it out to the ocean for the sharks? I mean, yeah.
Should have wore raincoats in the explosion. Who's the smell?
Right.
And no, it's not a narwhal. Narwhals are actually much, much further north.
They're north, yeah.
And have the cool name.
Almost looked like it could have been almost like a humpback whale. It looked like a really long.
It looked like one. It was the right size. Okay, pumpkin trebuchet. Now, I forget which town it is. Maybe we'll see it on the video we're about to share. But some towns will take their leftover pumpkins and sling them. The awesomeness with the wonderful invention called a trebuchet. And so let's get that lined up. We're going to share that as soon as this advertisement's done playing over here. Okay.
Maya's like, oh, the smell.
Yeah. I couldn't even describe it. I've been around rotting flesh with cattle and whatnot. Okay. Here's one of the things that people do with their leftover pumpkins. We have the pumpkin trebuchet. Everyone should have a trebuchet because it sounds fancy and it's something that does awesome. It flings stuff really far. So I know some towns will do this. They'll fling them. Others will have like celebrations, but this is probably my favorite of how one town gets rid of their pumpkins. Let's fast forward this because we want to get to the cool part. Okay, guys, they're putting it together. Some kind of weird gargoyle thing on it. Okay, that's like big nostrils.
That's funny. Oh,
Line it up. Come on, guys. We want the cool part. I want to see if like flash out in a sheet. Okay, a little splash. There it goes. Out of all the videos that popped up, I had to pick this one. And a little splash. Okay, there's got to be something better than this. We promised it, folks. We actually screened these, but a lot of them got sick. Went missing. Okay, here, maybe this is a good one. And okay, halfway decent. We're looking at it. The pumpkins, so we get to see the big splat instead of a splash. Now we're talking. Fling it, fling it. We want to see a boom of pumpkin. Well, there's pumpkin guts there. How is something so cool we're not finding like really awesome video? Okay. I would totally set up GoPros and stuff at the end just to get that the smash.
Yeah.
Well,
you know, actually, hey, James.
Yes.
There is a musical group called Smashing Pumpkins.
Smashing Pumpkins. You know, if we're batting 1,000 on this one, let's just go instead of. Oh my God! Hold on. We're revisiting. Finally got some cool footage. We're coming back to it, folks. Oh yeah. Okay.
Got something?
We finally got it. Look at this. Drone shot. That was cool. Here it comes. Finally, something. Nothing like a exploding squash.
Cool.
Yes. Okay. So we finally got something decent on that one. Yes, Vivian, definitely. WKRP, like that bit we did with our guest from Paula Rez, the radio host. Do you think if you can't fling it, we can't fling it right now. We found one good video. Love Smashing Pumpkins. Do you think we should just try to go ahead and look at what you can do to eat your leftover pumpkins?
Sure.
That's what most of us think, and we like pumpkins. It's like the jack-o'-lantern cool part, then comes the pumpkin pie and food. So, folks,
but James, you know what the other thing is that by the time the pumpkin's been sitting out, usually it's all moldy anyway.
We got to be proactive and start on the desserts early, which leaves even more time before Thanksgiving to make more desserts.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, this is a winner on this one. I actually found this a few days ago, and we're going to try one of the recipes. This has delicious. It has like 60 recipes, which we're going to scroll through the best ones. We're not going through all 60. God, we've only got 20 minutes left, and that's going well. So we're going to scroll through, look for something that looks cool, and check it out. But there's some great stuff, and I actually tried one of these recipes, and we'll be bringing it out in a few minutes. Pumpkin sticky buns. That sound good? Okay. Pumpkin cookies.
Yes.
Try the recipe.
I think it sounds delicious.
All right, we're just go after ideas, and I will share this on there. We'll scroll and look for the ones we like best, and I'll share it on the chat. Pumpkin whoopie pies. Pumpkin empanadas. It's got my curiosity, but I can buy this stuff local. Pumpkin oat bars. No. Pumpkin cheesecake lasagna.
Hold on a second.
Gotcha. Folks, well, so Dave over and checks out what's going on right there. Obviously, Wicked's probably doing something or something, whatever. We're going to scroll through this and let me know what you think of these. Pumpkin cheesecake lasagna. This was almost the recipe I was going to cook tonight. And then we have pumpkin cheesecake cookies. Look at that. The cheesecake in the middle of the cookie. It's like a donut, but a cookie. Or like a jelly-filled donut, like a cookie. I may revisit this. You like pumpkin cheesecake cookies?
That sounds interesting.
How about pumpkin bread pudding? You don't like it?
I never really liked bread pudding.
You don't want to try it or even curious about it?
Nope.
Because that's what's sitting in my kitchen right now.
Oh, shoot.
Thank you, Svea and the Book Comp.
Really?
Yes. Seriously.
Oh.
Pumpkin s'mores cookies.
Oh, yeah. That sounds good.
Yeah. There's so much on your pumpkin cheesecake. Win, 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 and win.
Yeah.
Mini cream brulee pumpkin pies.
That sounds interesting a little.
Yeah, I kind of dug it. Pumpkin spice French toast poppers.
I don't like French toast.
Good recipes. PSL cinnamon rolls.
Yes.
Pumpkin muffins.
Yes.
Always a win. Pumpkin spice gooey bars.
Yes.
I've tried those. We're always looking for something different. You've never heard of pumpkin crisp. Always a winner.
That sounds good.
Pumpkin pie.
No.
No. Pumpkin cream brulee cheesecake bars.
That sounds interesting.
It does. I'm going to try that one night. Triple chocolate pumpkin bread.
Oh, really? Can you even taste the pumpkin? Chocolate's really a strong flavor.
I don't know. Pumpkin cake.
That's probably really good. I like it. It's like pumpkin bread.
Crustless pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I mean, the
pumpkin
crust.
sweet toffee.
Oh, that could be interesting, but it's not going to taste very pumpkin-y.
Got it. It's the great Buntkin Charlie Brown.
That's cute.
The presentation alone should win an award.
That's really cute.
Mini pie cackins. Pie cackins.
Pie cakins.
Pie cackins. Yeah. Brown butter pumpkin blondies.
Yes, that's probably really good.
That sounds dirty. Pumpkin butterscotch muffins. When I heard that, I heard the butterscotch. I'm just going,
Yeah, pumpkin cake pops. Maya's like, what about pumpkin cake pops?
I like that idea. Okay, brownie pumpkin, bottom pumpkin cheesecake. I can dig it. Pumpkin bread, always a winner.
I love pumpkin bread. Oh my gosh, did you guys see that video? There's a guy that is ranting about how he got pumpkin bread at work. Did you see that one video? I can just tell you, it's really funny. So basically, there's people that made necklaces of the whole dialogue that he did. So it's like, yo, bro. And so it'd be like YB. And it says, there was pumpkin bread. T W P B. So like imagine every single word. They put every single word in this whole guy's conversation as this huge necklace. And he's like, but yo, and he's like getting pissed off that he's not getting paid and whatever. He's like, but yo, pumpkin bread. And he's swearing. He's like, F word, pumpkin bread. Hell yeah. It's really hilarious. I'll send it to you. Just look up pumpkin bread at work, hell yeah, video. And it's really funny. My UPS guy said, hey, you have to watch this video. It's so funny. It's about this guy, and he had pumpkin bread at work, and he was really excited about the pumpkin bread at work. Anyway, you just look it up. Just trust me. You'll like it.
Gotcha.
But pumpkin bread at work? Hell yeah!
Well, pumpkin bread anytime. I took pumpkin bread with me to Palm Springs last night just to munch on it because it's pumpkins. All right, folks, if you're interested in some of the recipes that we have on that page, we might come back to a little bit. Here is a link that I'm sending to that page with all that wonderfulness that's posting now. And I think it's time to actually try one of those and do that. Now,
so James, what recipe did you decide to do?
The pumpkin bread pudding.
Okay, then let's see if you like it.
Absolutely. I should probably cover. I need to get the thingy on here, the recipe. So, covering that, making sure I have the right one. Okay. We're going to show this, folks, and I'm going to seriously trying it for the first time tonight. But to bring it up, let me get the slide up. So what we have, come on, Beastie. Okay. So let me show you the lineup of what we got. Wow, that's a lot of new controls. Okay, here's everything laid out to make the pumpkin bread pudding. We have laid out right here with the ingredient, almost all the ingredients right there, as we do have a 14-ounce loaf of brioche. Is this pronounced brioche?
Brioche, yes.
Brioche. So we actually bought that at Winco last night, coming back from Palm Springs. So it was like 11:30 last night. We bought the loaf of brioche, sliced it up, let it dry. We let it dry overnight and most of the day. We ended up sitting out of the oven to get it to finish drying. Now we have it laid out in that cookie sheet where we had it drying in the oven a little bit. And we have the butter and the pumpkin puree and the vanilla and the cinnamon and the brown sugar and the heavy cream and all that. So we have all that laid out. And here's what we actually do. We have that like kind of Dutch oven pan right there that goes in the oven. We got that ready by buttering it. And here we have the brown sugar in the bowl. And we have to add 3 large egg yolks and 2 large eggs that we put in there, whisked it together. And then we added from there we added the pumpkin puree, the milk, and heavy cream in there and whisked it all together. And at that point, we started adding the bread into that and then thoroughly mixed that together. It was really good. We actually did mix it all together and let it set for about 10 minutes so the bread could really soak up that sauce and whatnot. And this is probably about 8 o'clock tonight, just a couple hours ago. And here it is all right there sitting. We put it in the pan. And there it is, right about to go into the oven. And so with that, there's no last part of this presentation because the end result is sitting in my kitchen now. Shall we?
Oh, yes.
Okay, I'm going to go get it. I will give you a topic to discuss because I got to grab a bowl and I have to grab the caramel that you have to put the caramel on. I will give you a topic to discuss. Pumpkins are neither a gourd nor an explosive. Discuss. Ready? It looks good so far. Thank you, Mike. I'm going to go get it. Gourds are neither a melon or an explosive.
So you know what I would have done? I probably would have used Hawaiian bread over brioche because Hawaiian bread's kind of like a sweet bread. And then you get the sugary stuff in there. I don't know. Do you guys like bread pudding? I don't like bread pudding. I didn't realize James made bread pudding. Whoops. But yeah. But actually, that pumpkin cheesecake was really good. It was super delicious because it was like pumpkin and it was cheesecake. So that's a very good mix. But pumpkin and chocolate isn't a good mix. I don't know why. It just doesn't. The pumpkin flavor is such a mild flavor. And then when you add chocolate is such a strong flavor. You can't really taste the pumpkin. Okay, James, you're gonna take it all yourself.
No, that'd be greedy and quite unhealthy. So I have right here.
So Carolyn said she's not a fan of bread pudding either.
Well, witness perfection and what you miss in life.
Yeah.
So I got all the stuff here. I've got the caramel. I might use it, I might not. I haven't decided yet. Here is the result.
Is it
Final product.
Is it does it smell sweet?
It really does. You can really smell the pumpkin.
Okay.
I mean, it's really in there because we let it soak good on that. And the bruschetta really worked it. So I'm going to serve some up. Not the first time we've done this in the show. I mean, seriously, I have no idea what this is going to taste like. I know it's going to taste like pumpkin.
You're like, ew. Okay.
Oh my God, that looks good. Okay. There's what it looks like.
Okay. That's a lot.
I know. It's pumpkin. The more I eat, the more I don't have to share.
So if it's pumpkin, that means it's healthy.
Yes. Folks, I have the absolute overconfidence of a third-year pre-med student. I know what I'm talking about. And evidently from that, you should know that I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. A little bit of caramel?
Sure. I would just put the whole jar on it.
Oh, hell no.
That's how much I don't like bread pudding. I'm sorry.
I like bread pudding. Maybe it's a southern thing. Okay, let's do a little bit of that.
You know what though? I do like stuffing.
It could be stuffing.
I like stuffing.
Okay. Inaugural taste. Here we go. Gonna mix that caramel into it.
Oh, Vivian says she likes bread pudding.
Vivian's awesome.
Let's see. Wendy says she likes it and she likes to add new flavors to it. And Maya says she hasn't tried it before, but she'd try it. Bland?
No. The caramel definitely adds to it. I think it should probably be kept in the oven maybe about 5 or 10 more minutes, but it's still good. It's still fine. It's still just fine. And it's almost like a cake, but with the bread on there. It really holds it. It really kind of gives it a cool aftertaste with it, with the vanilla. But I mean, it's pumpkin.
Maybe you should eat with some ice cream.
I think whipped ice cream and whipped topping on it would be awesome. But as far as this, it's almost like a cake, but it's a bread pudding, and I really like it. The caramel, I should add a little more caramel to it.
Maya's asking, is it super sweet?
No, it's not. It's a little sweet, but not super sweet.
Yeah, because I think that what you need to do is you actually need to eat it with ice cream or something sweet, like you put caramel, but I think it needs ice cream.
Yeah, because amongst the stuff we put into it was, of course, it was 1.5 cups of milk, but we did one tablespoon of pure vanilla extract, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, 1/2 tablespoon of kosher salt, 1/4 tablespoon of ground nutmeg, and 1/4 tablespoon of ground ginger. It would pair with ice cream very well. And one of the things I would be a fan of this is it says that you can, if you want to, add some bourbon to it. I don't drink. I refuse to drink alcohol, so I won't do that. But it was really tempting, knowing that it would really, really make it more distinct with the bourbon. But again, we don't promote alcohol. We don't drink alcohol in my house.
Well, maybe what you do is you cook it, like you put it in it and then you cook it, so then you get the flavor. But
absolutely, you don't get the alcohol. You don't get buzz from the pie.
Yeah, because I know some people will do that. They'll bake it in.
That's typically what you do. I used to do that with ribs. I used to add Jack Daniels and rub it into the ribs. You burn off the alcohol, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
We're just very much in my house, any alcohol. But anyway, I like it.
Okay.
Main thing, just maybe keep in the oven, because we're supposed to keep in the oven about an hour. I would just a hair longer, a few more minutes, maybe 10 more, as much as 10 more minutes would have helped it. But generally, yeah, I'm a fan. I'm digging it.
Yeah, cool.
I'm gonna eat some.
You know what you could do is you could put that in the microwave.
Yeah.
And then I'll finish cooking it a little more.
I think so, definitely. Matter of fact, I took it right off the oven right before we started the show countdown. It's still real warm and everything. So I'm a fan. I'm digging it. I think definitely we want to revisit this. A couple other recipes. We may just do a recurring segment every so often to say, here's another pumpkin recipe. Because, it's kind of like Halloween. We wish Halloween was the rest of the year, but we can definitely make pumpkin stuff the rest of the year. We just have lots of excuse. Yeah. Not that you need one anyway. So, yeah.
There's always canned pumpkin. It's always available.
Well, I sure didn't go over to Squawk, take it out of there. I gave it away when I showed the can of pumpkin puree. We bought all that stuff at Winco last night coming back from Palm Springs.
Mm-hmm.
And I need something to drink from that wonderful pumpkinness. Folks, how many of you is pumpkin your spinach? Is your Popeye spinach? What's your Popeye spinach?
You meaning something that gives you energy?
Something, yeah. I mean, I guess on the loosest terms, but ideally something that you eat that makes your muscles pop up real big, and you go fight Brutus and save the day.
Probably,
and you save olive oil, specifically.
Probably my protein drinks.
So when you drink a protein drink, you hear and you go boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
And you go over there, you're going with Brutus.
Yep.
Kids, if you don't know what that is, look up Popeye. Look up probably more recent cartoons. The older ones.
If you don't know
Popeye,
if you don't know Popeye, you're gonna have to start watching some more of YouTube videos, because Popeye is kind of fun. I loved Popeye when I was a kid.
Is it worth bringing up the movie with Robin Williams?
No.
I never said that, folks. Takes backseat.
That was a weird movie.
It was dumb.
It was weird, yeah. I mean, Robin Williams is a genius when it comes to like becoming a different person and acting and all that, but it was a weird movie.
It was not. It was an early Robin Williams and definitely rather forgettable.
Mm-hmm.
Though I love an Awakenings with Robert De Niro.
Oh, that was a great movie.
Oh God, yes. So we went from pumpkins back to Robin Williams. We got to go back to pumpkins.
So James, guess what? We have 8 seconds left in the show.
It's now 11 o'clock. Okay. Yeah. Loved all the old school cartoons. Yes, Maya, definitely. Some don't go over well these days.
Yeah,
all right.
Definitely.
Yeah. So I'm going to sit here with my pumpkin dessert, my trail mix, my kombucha, my sports drink, and the caramel and wonder if I'm going to make it to bed tonight without gaining 10 pounds.
Yes.
There's a lot of food on my desk right now. Okay.
Yeah.
Next 2 weeks, sorry, I think we talked about this today, but this part. I am out of town next Friday. I am on the river next weekend.
Okay. So I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be doing the media.
While I'm on the river. Actually, that was supposed to be tonight.
Oh.
That was supposed to be tonight, but obviously because that's a big storm coming through, we're actually having a real discussion. That big storm, I had to cancel the service project I talked about last week. So I'm in Black Canyon, below Hoover Dam on the river next week. Matter of fact, I'm leaving like 5 o'clock in the afternoon for next Friday. So I'm on the river this week and next week. So we're going to have 2 replays unless you want to go solo next week.
I'm actually getting my root canal done next Thursday. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm like my face hurts really bad. I went to get a root canal done on Tuesday this week because my face was hurting so bad and they couldn't numb the pain in my jaw. So they had to not do the root canal because my tooth was so painful. And so then they told me that when I go in and get my root canal, they're going to have to do sedation because this is not going to calm down for them to do root canal on me.
It's painful. I mean, this is just a testament to Svea that she's doing this. She is really in pain tonight.
It hurts so bad, right?
That's why things are a little off a little bit. But I mean, she's trucking through this, but this is not a fun evening for her.
Yeah, this whole week hasn't been fun for my face.
No. And so, I mean, the fact she's here doing this tonight, big time applaud to you. That is tough. The only time it's like when I missed a show, but I had a stroke. I'd rather somebody's have that than the tooth pain.
Yeah. Tooth pain sucks.
Yeah. So, you're a trooper on this one, but obviously I'm out of town. Svea can't do it solo. She's recovering from the root canal. Those are beasts. And in 2 weeks from tonight, she'll be Indio Powwow.
Yes, Indio Powwow is coming up.
Cross town for me.
Indio Powwow. So you guys, if you are in Indio Thanksgiving weekend, come visit us. Be nice to see you.
Absolutely. Or if you want to look for something cool to do or powwow to go to.
Yeah, Wendy, you should come visit me, Wendy. You're going to be pretty close.
Wendy is going to be in Phoenix.
Oh, Comic-Con?
No, that was in May.
Okay, I don't know.
Probably having more pumpkin dessert.
Everyone, have a really great Thanksgiving. We wish you the best to spend time with your friends and family and share some time with your friends and family because those are the people that are the most important in your lives.
Oh, my turn. I'm too busy eating pumpkin dessert. Pumpkin bread pudding. All right, gotta be like Harley Quinn. I love this, right, pudding? All right, pudding. What we have? Indio Powwow.
I just liked how this is my favorite part from this evening was that I was pretending to be the news reporter and I was reporting. I was making our own recording for the exploding whale.
We went from, this is like one of those really like freeform shows. We went from like talk about pumpkins to exploding whales, Robin Williams. What else did we try?
The kiln.
Trebuchet's kiln.
Microwave kiln.
And then we come back to pumpkins.
Yeah, Indio Powwow is Thanksgiving weekend every year. Every year, Thanksgiving weekend, I am at Indio Powwow.
Indio Powwow's been going on since 1993.
No Black Friday for me. All right, guys.
Yeah. So look for that. Again, we'll be replays the next 2 weeks. We will be back the first Friday of December to start building up for Christmas.
I know, right?
I still got a powwow in December.
It's so crazy. I can't believe it. I can't believe how fast time has flown. This year just went like a blur.
But my algebra class isn't going fast enough. Oh my God. I only got like, not counting Thanksgiving week, I only have this next week. And then the finals the first week after Thanksgiving. I'm almost done with algebra. Yes, I just realized that.
Nice.
Only an exam and final the first week of December, and it's over. And then I can move on to anatomy and physiology.
Yay.
Yes, my replay next week, we'll be picking one of our favorite episodes, obviously focused around Thanksgiving or Pumpkgiving or Festivus.
Yes.
Yep. So we'll have that. IB powwow in December. Yes, it is going to be the weekend before Christmas at Imperial Beach, assuming it's not going to rain. I would love to do Indio powwow, but it's an indoor powwow. I don't do well with that because James will go, eek, my brain. All right.
Yeah.
Any pumpkin jokes? Do you think we squashed the show tonight?
Yeah.
Do you think our kin will be pumped that we talked about pumpkins?
Okay, James. I need to go because my pain medication is actually really wearing
All right,
off.
folks. I'm torturing Svea on this one. I didn't mean to. Let me bring up the show. I'm removing stuff. Okay. Thank you for watching this week's episode of Late Night Craft Talk, and get ready to dance with us. How's this on? Okay. I'm looking for the generic close. And Chrome, there must have been an update because I'm not finding. Okay, the layouts of Chrome updated and the layouts that came out different. Well, see you next week, folks. Watch your Thanksgiving.
Aw, ain't he cute?
Yes.